Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 17 of the Cookbook Podcast. It's your boy, Chris
Yep.
Mays, aka Diesel, aka Chocolate Thanos. And as always, I am with my favorite player partners, Katie and Free. Fellas,
What's
how y'all
happening?
doing?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man.
All right, man. Feeling good. Feeling great.
That's what it is,
First
man.
first show of the year.
First,
let's
hey,
get it.
2023, we here, baby.
Yes, sir.
What the
Yes,
folks like to
sir.
say, this that Jordan year, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what they talking
7 year. That's
Well,
what.
shoot, Wayne. We ain't gonna delay it, man. We're gonna get right into it. So, for y'all who don't know, for y'all who do know, it's fast food time, where we cover various topics and all types of genres of media. So we start with music / entertainment. Actor Benedict Cumberbatch is famous for playing Doctor Strange among other roles. His family, including him,
Hey,
may be forced.
that's a hell of a name.
Yeah, Cumberbatch.
That's
Yeah,
Benedict Cumberbatch. That's a hell
Benedict.
of
Yeah, that's a motherfucker. That's how you know you come from money. Name
Yeah.
like that.
facts.
But his family, him and his family, may be forced to pay reparations due to their ancestors owning a plantation with 250 slaves. So this
Like,
is
was that like currently or like
no,
oh.
formerly.
Oh, okay.
So
his ancestors.
that'd be a whole nother conversation right there.
Shit getting strange for sure.
Hello,
Hey, I like that one.
That's a bar.
I like that one. Hey.
Real.
So according to Business Insider, the family of Oscar-nominated family-nominated actor Benedict Cumberbatch faces the prospect of facing demands to pay reparations for slavery over historical links to a sugar plantation in Barbados. The Caribbean nation of Barbados is starting to hone in on wealthy descendants of slave owners as part of a campaign to get reparations for slavery. And Benedict Cumberbatch is on record saying his mom told him to be careful of going by his actual real name as an actor due to the links that the family had before this. Fellas, how
She
y'all
already
feel
knew
about
what
this?
It sounds like he connected to measure of candy. That's what it sounds like.
Hey, man, listen.
That's what it sounded like.
Sound
Somehow,
like
some way, him and Mr. Candy was,
Sound like he needs to stay his ass
grandpappy.
as far away from Barbados as possible. Sound like he needs to stay away from them folks. And
it don't matter.
Too.
When they come calling, listen, man. When they come calling, man, just pay them folks that money and go just get on over with.
And see, that's
a lot of money.
That's the crazy conversation about reparations because we as Black people across the entire African diaspora, we are the only people. Yeah,
that's a word.
We are the only people who
right
never received any type of financial compensation for what we've went through. And because my line brother, David Johnson, he's actually did a study. He was a member of the Watson Fellowship. So for a year, he traveled around the world to different countries who've had certain like social and civil issues. Like places like Germany, South Africa, Ireland, things like that, who've had to pay reparations to people called civil injustice, and is doing a study on that to determine, to bring that back to the United States. Because even here, like Jews as in the Holocaust, even people of Japanese descent during World War II who were sent to concentration camps receive reparations. Black people have never Black people have never received reparations for slavery. Even though when you hear the talk of 40 acres and a mule, when slaves were given freedom, slave owners were given reparations for basically for your loss of property.
Yeah.
Damn.
Black people have never, and people talk about all these different things. Remember, Pearl Harbor, the Holocaust, things like that. Black people have never received nothing, even as far as like during the settlement ages when Black people, when they were established in the West, white farmers were given land grant opportunities, and so the government would help them out, but Black people are struggling. Even now, white farmers were given a lot of subsidies and government assistance under the Trump administration, and now they're trying to help Black farmers because Black farmers, you can research it, their farms are being taken, foreclosed on at an alarming rate. And so, that's what people continue to talk about reparations, and you talk about generational wealth and things like that, because that's what sets up so many people. Right? This man's a world-renowned actor, Would he have been that if his family didn't have the money he has? Probably not.
Yeah.
When you start researching people and stuff like that, even it gets down as far as home ownership. That's why home ownership is preached so heavy, because that is the first step to wealth, especially generational wealth. Now you own something and you can make money off that, as far as equity and loaning, taking money off that loan and things like that. And so I ain't mad at him. Now Benedict, I appreciate you, because Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
you saved us, when you was over there having a seizure when Thanos was coming. We appreciate your work, but hey, yeah, you might pay with your own.
Hey, I don't know if we need
brother.
40 acres and a mule. We're gonna need probably a couple multifamilies and a Hellcat. I'll take that. We're gonna be all right, man.
40 acres is a whole lot of land. Give me 5
multifamilies and a Hellcat.
Give me 5 and a Chevy. Give me 5 acres, a Chevy Silverado 2500, and a pond on my land. I'm cool.
They should just let the black people decide what they want and they little reparations.
No, because that's our problem now. We ain't got.
It should, bro.
We ain't got nobody speak for us right now. We ain't got no specific black voice. Because we can't allow too many niggas make too many decisions.
That is correct. That is 100% correct.
I'm not even
That's
sure.
That's why you just let everybody speak for themselves. Let everybody speak for themselves. What do you want, sir? What would make you happy? You're eligible for this much.
Free, what you want for your reparations?
Hey, we ain't get in there. You can put me on the spot. No, sir.
I said I will. Give me 5 acres. Some money, some land. I'm good. I can do a lot with that.
I'm one of them niggas that ain't got no business asking. You do what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's how I know.
Oh my God.
Why?
I don't need to be asking you, brother. No.
What's here, brother?
I'm gonna break the bank.
No, you're gonna have a package, brother, based on your lineage.
And so my last name is Free Man. So I'd imagine my folks went through some shit. They were hot, ready to get up out of there.
Hold on, y'all know Josh is a descendant of Catcher Freeman.
Hey, somebody stop playing.
Whole time. Hey.
Come save us, Catcher.
My folks gonna be old. You hear me? I'm gonna break the bank.
Just give me a town. I want a whole town. Just give me a whole town somewhere. I'm gonna turn that motherfucker
up and say, you know what? Fuck it. Just give me the city of Atlanta, and I'll be. Just give me the city of Atlanta.
I don't want Atlanta. That's too much. That's too much shit. The infrastructure all fucked up in that. Give me a town. Give me an old town. That shit ain't a lot of shit going on. I'm about to renovate that motherfucker. We have casinos, club, everything. You better go crazy.
That boy want a casino.
I want everything. Come spend your money with me.
Like Rufus Buck. Rufus Buck.
Ooh, I'm crying.
For real, but you know what you can do with a whole town?
That nigga said he want Chuck Lisa.
You want a whole town, brother? Go crazy.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, we hope everything get worked out. Benedict, we fuck with you, but hey, you might have to pay what you owe.
Hey, better use that time song. Use that time song, brother. Make it right, buddy. Make it right. See what you did for Peter Parker.
Fuck shit up, but anyway. All right, let's switch to the more serious subject. We're going to side of sports real quick. So the world stopped last Monday when Bill safety, Damar Hamlin, took a hit on a tackle when the Bills played the Bengals, and it was a freak accident. Basically stopped his heart, called comatose cordis, and he got hit in his heart at a specific time in his cardiac rhythm. It stopped his heart, and so the world stopped. Unprecedented. It's one of those things that's never happened in a football game. We see all type of injuries, back injuries, spinal injuries, concussions, and things like that, but we've never seen someone's heart stop on the field. It needs CPR, needs resuscitation on the field. And so there was a lot of, different reactions. Skip Bayless got in trouble for some of his comments, but he was trying to be too cryptic and analytical in that moment, versus come out trying to be tricky and wordy and stuff like that. Like, I see what he was trying to say, but now's not the time. But thankfully, DeMar Hamlin, he's not out the woods yet. He still has a ways to go as far as recovery. But he's alert, he's active, he's watching the game, he's tweeting, he's posting on Instagram, FaceTiming his teammates and friends. So we're continuing to pray for DeMar Hamlin and his recovery. Fellas, how y'all feel about this?
I mean, we all play ball, man. We done seen, all kind of crazy stuff, broken legs and ACLs, like I said, concussions. We done seen every injury in the world happen on the football field, I don't think, man. And see something like that, I mean, it bring a tear to your eye, man, because that could have been anybody at any time, you know what I'm saying? And man, it's hard. It's hard to sit there and even think about football. You know what I'm saying? Think about the sport. You know what I'm saying? Because that's somebody's child out there that that's just going through that. And I just think about like my mom had to watch me on the field like that, or my grandma or whatever. Like that's tough. And even being a father, bro, like that's tough. Man. And I know a lot of people don't want their kids playing football. I'm a big advocate of letting people do what they love to do. Because things gonna happen in life regardless, but it's definitely one of those moments, man, where it really brings things back into perspective, and you really have to sit back and like, what really matters in life sometimes.
That shit got me feeling like I don't even have kids. That shit got me feeling like, but my kids are not playing this shit right here. I swear. Yeah. That was just my feeling on that shit. Like of course, praying for Brian Hope and that he gets better and all that, but beyond that, beyond the initial like shock of it, it was just saying me like, nah, bro, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I knew what I know about ball now had I played then. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. We gave a lot of years to that shit. And you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And that shit had me thinking like, but my kids not playing this shit. And I love that shit. My kids not playing this shit.
Because me and my god sister, she was talking about it on Facebook. She has a son who's going to be a good sized kid. And, her dad and brother played football. And she was posting about it, like with the hidden stuff, like other sports and stuff they'd more lean towards. Like, if he wants to play football, that's fine. They like other sports, but it would allow him at an appropriate age. And, there's a lot of people on the comments. You see it all the time. Like, like we played very high level. KD played at the highest level. And it's usually people who spent the most time in it who are a little more skeptical because we're more educated because we've reaped the benefits, but also we're living, walking, breathing results of it. Like we deal with stuff every day, pains every day that most people don't deal with until their 60s and 70s and stuff. Like if I close my hand, all my knuckles crack. Yeah. Like as far as arthritis and shit like that.
Ain't showing KD.
No, KD can't straighten his finger.
This happened for basketball though, but we gonna act like.
Right, see, there you go. But this is my hand. You know what I'm saying? But it's like so.
Piece of paper.
And I was also at a younger age, I was pushed to play when I didn't really want to. So I don't want that anyway. But if I have a son, child, whatever, and they want to play, I would at an appropriate age, you can play full contact. We're starting off in flag. Teach the fundamentals because I'm more so concerned about learn the fundamentals of the game and also full brain development and stuff like that. Because we're 5 years old. What you mean we're clacking, running around clacking and stuff? Like you don't need it. But then so if you want to do it, fine. But we're gonna do it a certain way. We're gonna do it smart. And we see the conversations all the time as far as people talking about it's such a violent game. It is. Like. And it's so hard to explain to people because it's a violent game, but something we love. Like you people who love music, people who love art, who devote their whole lives to it, who are professionals. Because to be a professional in anything, you have to devote over 10,000 hours in practicing. That's like the definition of a professional. And like DeMar Hamlin, like his heart stopped on the field. He would be resuscitated on the field and again at the hospital. And his first question when it comes to was who won the game. And some people they can't understand that, but it's like this is what you love, this is what you want to do, this is what you built your whole life off of. So it's that conflict because you love your folks, but this is like what can come from this. But we're blessed to see, like we're happy to see him alert, him awake. He has a road of recovery ahead, but we wish the best for him and his family, and we praise God that he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, too man. Like, before we jump off to it, real quick. I don't know if we discuss it on the show, man. Tua. Hey, pray for that boy for real too. I just pray for him and his brain and his and all that he got going on, man. I hope that fella make the right decision for himself. You know what I'm saying? And his future.
I love me, you can throw the ball, but like, bro, you've had three mates like
in a short amount of time.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's been like 3 months.
I'm not gonna lie. Like senior year UTC, I probably had. I feel like I had a couple, right? But lower level bell ring types. The ones he had,
yeah.
That shit ain't good.
When you like having neurological issues and stuff, like, too, I like, but man, long term.
Think about it, man, because NFL ain't always gonna be, there to help you out, and that's kind of the other little narratives that kind of been brought up is the NFL really taking care of the players who are out there for years and years, generating so much amounts of money for these owners who are billionaires and teams getting sold for billions and billions of dollars. But it's still kids out there who are struggling to even get the disability claims, the just any kind of care after NFL. And it looks good. You talking about, they make all this money, they should be able to take care of themselves. But you got to understand the lifestyle that they start. The long-term effect, and also the lifestyle that they live. Like, they're taking care of a lot of people. They're doing all these things. Like, the least you can do is make sure that forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for DeMar.
Yeah, because somebody brought that up. Like, he's not a vested player yet because he hasn't been in the league long enough. So he's not eligible for pension or anything like that right now.
That's terrible.
But every time he steps on that field and give his all, and people come into the games, and he's there, like, he's helping generate so much revenue for these owners, and like, you would think it wouldn't take nothing. It should be like, as soon as you start on this field, we got you. They kind of preach that brotherhood of the NFL, and I think every sport, every club has that brotherhood mentality or a womanhood mentality. But it's like, when it's over, that's the part that's going to show how much of a brotherhood it really is when it's over.
It's there for the players, because I've seen guys posting about Peyton Hillis. Prayers for Peyton Hillis. Those who don't know, former Cleveland, like, he rose fame as a Cleveland Browns running back, was on the cover of Madden. He's recovering, but he was in critical conditions, ICU, saving his kids from drowning in the ocean. That happened this past week as well. So prayers for him,
Skin crawl.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, prayers up for all these guys, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and slide into news. So, in the world of news, before I get into this, like, okay, so I don't know if y'all participated in the trend, but I did with the artificial intelligence art. I got my Andes and all this stuff.
Yeah, for
I look
sure.
fine. First of all, Marvel,
I forgot to do mine.
Yeah, for sure.
Marvel, y'all need to call me, because
my shit was hard. I don't know about Marvel, but
I could be right there with him. You know what I'm saying? I look like a superhero. The shit's fine.
Yeah.
But I think folks might be taking artificial intelligence a little too far, because the world's first robot lawyer will appear in court next month, assisting a defendant in fighting a traffic citation utilizing artificial intelligence.
It sound good till you get
traffic
life.
citation.
It sound good till you get life.
Straight up, you looking at a robot like, man, hell nah, man. They need to leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone.
But ain't no way in hell. Get y'all lazy ass up, boy.
Come on,
lawyer.
man.
I ain't that lawyer.
My thing is this, though. Like, it's gonna know the law. Like, every line of the law, this motherfucker gonna know.
That is a fact.
I know lawyers. Because like, people talking about, you should be a lawyer because I can talk shit. I was like, no, it's too much reading. And like, lawyers, have to be able to interpret the law and stuff like that. Now that I think, I'm just now thinking about, like, a computer or a robot. It was like, no, this law,
twist and turn, like, that motherfucking.
This shit ain't open over.
Get life.
This and that. It's like, one, it's a traffic citation, so it ain't like it's working over murder and shit.
Yeah.
And so, I honestly, no. The motherfucker couldn't represent me, because one is a traffic citation. Okay. And then two, no, you ain't for me. If somebody else, it's cool though, in theory.
I don't need them.
Hey, we 2 steps closer to the RoboCop. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
I don't know what RoboCop. I can be cool with RoboCop, not iRobot though. That was too much. In more news, in the state of Louisiana, you will now need a government ID to watch Pornhub, YouPorn, and RedTube. This is in the state of Louisiana. So
The boys
on
out there
websites
panic.
showcasing adult-only content, verifying your age by typing your birth date and clicking go is deemed a simple process. But in Louisiana, that's no longer the case. As of January 1, 2023, people in Louisiana need to present proof of their age, such as a government-issued ID, to visit and view pornographic websites like Pornhub, YouPorn, and RedTube. The controversial law... Hold on, because more grown folks watch porn than you think. The controversial law known as Act 440 requires adult websites to screen their visitors using reasonable age verification. The new law applies to any websites whose content is at least 33.3% pornographic material that is harmful to minors. According to the bill signed last June, the law doesn't specify how the 33.3% would be calculated. So it says any commercial entity that knowingly and intentionally publishes and distributes material harmful to minors on the internet from a website that contains a substantial portion of such material shall be held liable if the entity fails to perform reasonable age verification methods to verify the age of individuals attempting to access the material, the bill states.
Good God Almighty! What? Listen, man.
All I know is you got to be. I can't say that. I was gonna say something, but I can't say that. I can't say what I was gonna say.
What are you gonna say?
I can't say it. I really can't say it. Like I had to tell you after the show.
Okay, cool.
Because I can't put this on air. But
I mean, it's not wrong because I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, I just like click. I know I can do arithmetic. I know how old I need to be.
For sure.
I'm not.
Listen, don't starve them little boys.
Little boys gonna go crazy,
life experience.
Man.
Hold on, we ain't for the because y'all be when you get to have real conversation with women. There's a whole lot of them on there too.
I mean, yeah, true.
I know. I talk to women. I know women who talking about.
Talking about the young boys though. Young boys. Listen, man. The suspension rate about to skyrocket. You hear me? Them little boys about to be beating each other the fuck up. They ain't gonna know what to do. All that pressure built up. Them boys about to go crazy out there. I'm telling you.
Because Louisiana is already a very violent place. I'm sorry, but no, that's because of poverty, man. Other aspects, things like that. Shout out
that aggression got to come out somewhere, man.
OnlyFans rates in Louisiana are crazy.
Man, listen, man. Young boys about to lose it.
That shit is wild though. But it ain't wrong.
Shit, but this is perfect.
You can just lie. You because motherfuckers lie about the age all the time. Now you gotta prove that shit.
I'm telling y'all the fake ID business about to be booming.
But see, what if it's
gotta be government issued though?
So you probably type in like
the numbers
license number.
That's too much. That's too much. It's gonna be adults that ain't gonna be with that shit.
You're not wrong.
And you don't want your porn stats tracked. What kind of shit is that?
Ooh.
Porn stat tracking.
You got a whole stat page.
That ain't it there.
You don't watch Ghetto Butts.
No, that's it. That shit give post nut clarity a completely new meaning.
But you don't watch
them stats and be like, oh, feeling disgusting.
You don't watch Ghetto Butts 1,500 hours this year.
Look what man say, 10,000 hours. Nigga, you a professional.
Hey.
Well, you professional at harassing yourself.
You are a professional, girl.
Boy, I'm a passed out, boy.
You need to stay off this motherfucker.
Oh my God. 10,000 hours.
Yeah, that's tough right there.
Yeah, that's real. I don't want no parts of that.
Hey, boy.
Stay out of here.
Orange stat tracking, boy.
Nah.
But they have your whole ESPN, like a little track at the bottom.
Yeah, don't.
Breaking news.
Because the cookies is bad enough.
Nah.
Cookies search history bad enough. They're like, oh no, we got your whole catalog. And they start sending you suggestions and shit like that.
Sir, how much ebony porn have you watched?
Let's move on.
But hold on, before we move on, ebony is the only time. I mean, in porn, ebony is the only time like they call black people ebony in porn. That's what I'm to say.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Nigga, that's what they started.
I want to be ebony, man.
We're gonna get somebody on here in the industry at one point, and we're gonna ask them that. Why is it ebony?
That's what they started.
You don't hear ebony 2 times in porn and Ebony magazine.
Mm-hmm. I want to be an ebony man.
What do you mean?
I want to be classified as ebony.
What are you trying to tell us?
That like instead of black, I'll be ebony. Nothing more.
But there's only, like I said, they said there's only 2 times that we're referred to as ebony.
Why? It could be a third. I'm trying to expand that.
I'm trying to go to the AVN Awards. What you said?
No, I'm trying to expand.
I think that would be a really good
use
time.
of ebony.
I do too. I think it'd be lit.
I'm trying to expand the usage of the word ebony. I think it's very elegant.
But I think it'd be lit.
Either way, it probably smells
elegant way. Man, just call me black.
Y'all don't give a fuck about what I'm saying.
Just call me black, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you do too much.
I like ebony. It's very elegant. You know what I'm saying?
You call me brown. Matter of fact, call me chocolate. No.
Nigga, that's what ebony is.
Don't do that. Just call me brown or black.
Nigga, I'm gonna call you free.
That's fine too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna call you. I ain't got too many things to call you. Josh and free.
I'm not opposed. You know what I'm saying? Not opposed, brother.
But yeah, hey, from now on, make sure y'all put that when they say race, put ebony on there.
Just protect other and put ebony.
No, I wanted to be a check.
Don't do that.
I wanted to be inclusive. What you mean?
Don't do that shit. Don't put ebony on there, man.
Why not?
Don't put other and write in ebony. Don't listen to it.
No, I want it to be on there for me to check.
Them folks is not gonna call you back. Don't do that.
Who need to call me back? I got a job.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the folks that you're advising.
You give bad advice to our fans.
Bro, if you want to be an ebony man, I'm gonna start a union. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, while we talking about Louisiana, let's focus in on the state of New Orleans. Because now we talking about food. In food news.
Hold on.
Oh.
What's up?
Last time I checked,
he might be a little bit. He might be elevated to a level above us. So he might have did something there that we just missed. You know
I don't know. Maybe we missed that. But last time I checked, New Orleans was no state.
Huh?
New Orleans?
You saying the state of New Orleans is
like that?
My bad. State Louisiana. Let's focus in on New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all
all right.
I said we're talking about Louisiana. I was talking on the state of the city of New Orleans.
Like the state of. Okay.
New Orleans itself is a whole separate state. You know, Memphis be saying the same. Anyway, y'all know I'm drinking shit.
Yeah,
but now we're going to focus on food news as far as the fast food topic. So, in the city of New Orleans, sodas with kids' meals are no longer allowed in New Orleans. Only water, milk, and fruit drinks. And you can get fined up to $2,200 on your third warning. So, this year has brought change to fast food meals in New Orleans under the city council ordinance aimed at reining in childhood obesity. The Healthy Kids Meal Beverage Ordinance passed last January, went into effect on Sunday, and limits children's meals to water, milk, or 100% fruit juice as drink options. We know that sugar-sweetened beverages are the primary source of added sugar in diets of children, and excess sugar intake contributes to diet-related diseases like diabetes and heart disease later in life, said Jeannie Donovan, Deputy Director of New Orleans Health Department. The NOHG helped craft the rule with the support of the American Heart Association, and the department will launch a concurrent education campaign around children's beverage choices. Kids and parents are still able to order sugary drinks off the menu, but not as a part of the kids' meal combo. According to former District E Council member Sidney Nigel, who supported the bill when it was passed, kids aged 2 to 4 in New Orleans have a 14% obesity rate. This is really about helping our young people stay healthy, but not taking away the rights of our parents, Nigel said last year. We really see this as a very simple step to educate and nudge our families toward a healthier option. The health department will be tasked with enforcement based either on menu reviews for new restaurants or 311 complaints for existing eateries. First violations within a year will result in additional education. The second will come with a warning, and the third will come with a $200 fine, according to the ordinance. How y'all feel about that, fellas?
I feel like that shit right. That shit right, man. I mean, I guess you can still order this shit outside the kids' meal. You know what I mean? There's still a way around it. You ain't really doing nothing, but I guess I don't know. I can't judge.
I get the intentions though.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, the perceived intention. I guess what they want us to think they're intending to do. But if you can go outside of if you can go outside of the kids' meal and order that shit. If your kid want to drink and when you want to get them a drink, that's how you gonna get them a drink.
You're just gonna pay extra for a drink.
You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I like it, but
I think it kind of adds a deterrent there because some people go to fast food because it's cheap.
Yeah, you got to pay more to get them.
And it's like at least it's like okay, we understand because especially with as high in inflation as far as high as food is now, especially healthier options, which you see. You see a higher rates of obesity and things like that, especially in more impoverished areas, right? Like that's a direct correlation. And so I see what they're doing because I know the state of Louisiana, especially New Orleans, they rank very high in obesity and other health issue ratings across the country.
Oh, that crawfish and beignets.
Hold on. Whoa.
All that gumbo.
That ocean roach.
Shit hit. I ain't complaining.
Whoa, wait.
That ocean roach.
Hold on. Whoa.
I'm just saying, brother.
I'm just saying, but even if we love our New Orleans people, because you ain't been down there yet. That's your problem. You ain't ate none of this food.
I know it's good. Man. You gotta tell me.
But I'm just saying, but it's like, but at the same time, it is a real good, like basically epidemic, right?
Yeah.
Especially with childhood obesity. But I do like the fact that they're taking time to also educate people and try to show them different options.
Well, I definitely think, bro, like, and this is something I kind of always been thinking about, like, why isn't there should be more convenient, healthy options available. And that's kind of like my thing. Like, even if, bro, like, just get a spot that make grilled chicken. Like, grilled chicken and vegetables are super easy to, accessible. You don't charge $32 for some damn healthy options. Charge $10.
I'm glad you brought this up, my brother. The reason why we don't have healthy food options in abundance in the United States of America is why the pharmaceutical industry, brother.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Because if you have healthy food options, guess what? You have healthier people.
Yeah, and they make less money.
Healthier people don't make the country money.
You're right.
That's why all the pharmaceutical industry is to treat illness, not to prevent and cure illness, my brother.
I understand that. I'm right there.
That's why if you look at our diet, our foods, a lot of our foods are banned in 30 countries.
Right.
That's why if you go to a McDonald's in another country in Europe or somewhere else like that, the food tastes different. Why? Because it's real food.
Clean. It's cleaner. You need to get a third. You need to get a third lens. You need to get a third lens attached to it.
Get a monocle. Put that bitch right.
Right, 10 shot.
No, but I think that's something that I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, it's a lot of businesses that started up. I mean, I know a lot of people do like the meal prep services and things like that. Just more outreach with that, like, because I think it is some healthier options. I think education is very important, but just like putting it out there. Because I even talk about like with me, like if I'm, working in outside sales, like I'm always on the go, and I'm just gonna stop and grab the quickest thing I can get, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm out, like if I'm cooking for myself, I'm gonna make some, I'm saying more healthy. Make sure I hit all my food groups and all that kind of good stuff. But when I'm out and about, you just kind of grab Chick-fil-A right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little Chick-fil-A. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the grill. You say you're going to get the grill, but you don't get that grill. You get that fried laid to the side.
You might get the grilled sandwich. He's like, let me get that 8-piece real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Or you might flip it the other way around. You might get the fried chicken sandwich and then get the grilled nuggets. However you do. But, I'm saying, just having more options. I think a lot of places, they try to do like the vegan, like the impossible stuff. I think if you just go another route and somebody come out with a fast food chain that's able to come out here and just get like, I ain't saying it got to be, top tier, but even just like serve more grilled foods and less fried foods like that. That option right there alone can help out a lot of
Also,
families.
just real food, higher food quality.
Yeah.
Well, again, it all comes back to capitalism and people being cheap.
And that's
Food
why I
costs.
always say I'm big on the bartering system, man, and group farming. I'm big on that.
They don't like. They don't. We might get flagged. They don't want to talk about that though.
I'm just big on it, man.
That's hitting them pockets, man.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
For you laughing.
For real, get flagged for that, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Shit, you ain't playing with you.
Go ahead. Hey, hey.
You got it. I need it. Here you go.
You too,
but yeah, man. We'll see how things going down there in New Orleans. We need to get down there though, for real. It's been too long.
I'm thinking about it. February. Mardi Gras coming up.
You ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that.
So?
You ain't never been down there before at all? You gonna go, all right.
I ain't never been in. I don't have no real no major interest in going to New Orleans besides the food.
Oh, I do. I would say for the food and the
food.
The
food
the
is about
shit.
No,
I want to see. I just want to see
the food, and then once you
hear
that,
shit.
Then once you hear that, baby.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Oh yeah, free gonna be a wet napkin out there.
I mean, I heard them. Like, a lot of them came. I mean,
you ain't heard in person.
You heard, bro.
But you know how many folks came to Atlanta when Hurricane Katrina hit?
I don't care. It's different. Bro. Guess what? Them the ones that stayed.
Yeah, yes. I guess.
Man, but we gotta get down there first because like the food, it is.
I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down. Go for the food.
Yeah.
I guess you.
All right.
I saw somebody say something. Hold on. Saw somebody say something about some honey glazed beignets. For that, I would go to New Orleans for. That is a fact.
Yeah, if you ain't had no real beignets in there,
nigga, I go for less.
I'm saying
for less than that. It'll take all that.
Bet. All right, so New Orleans, just know we coming. The cookbook is coming.
We on the way.
All right, bet. So more food news. We gotta talk about these Waffle House warriors. So everyone knows.
Lead them for so long.
Everyone knows over here is like Waffle House is an experience, right? It ain't the most finest dining, but it's gonna be solid, quality. Consistent. It's gonna get you what you need.
Yeah.
Don't go in there bothering them folks. Okay. Leave them folks alone. Okay, once saw, the little lady who got into an altercation with some Waffle House patrons a couple weeks ago, threw a chair at the cook and she caught it. Mm-hmm. That right there should let you know.
Trained.
I'm done fucking around.
She's not to be trifled with. Go home.
Done fucking around.
You don't want to tussle with that.
Speaking of Waffle House, I witnessed a Waffle House encounter today.
Oh.
Sitting there eating.
Look at God.
And, the waitress, she walks by a guy and said, I'll be with you in a second. And he gets frustrated and reaches, like, he was sitting to the side and he walks around and grabs a menu like that. And he seems very frustrated, but come to find out, this man was deaf. And so he's yelling at the lady, but not actually yelling, but going off at her. She seems very frustrated. And then so she's like, hey, look, he's telling her that he can't hear her. And she's like, okay, but that's no mean. She's like, her name was Miss Barbara. And she's like, there's no reason to be rude. And so he's like, you calm down. She's like, I ain't gonna deal with him today. I ain't gonna deal with this today. And she said, somebody else got to go serve him. And no one ever did. And I guess he was like, paying attention, reading lips and stuff like that. And somebody says, he's like, I'm not serving him. I'm not going over there. And he goes off. He gets up. He's going off. He's cussing her out. He's walking out. He slaps over the wet floor sign on his way out to the car and gives her the bird. And she's gonna check. She's like, I ain't dealing with this today. And so she follows him outside. Then another guy who was sitting at the bar, he gets up, so taking his jacket off, trying to turn his hat outside. He's like, "What you gonna do? What you won't do, brother? No, you ain't gonna touch the light, but what you won't do?" And I was like, he come back inside and said, yeah, I was gonna tighten him up. You don't disrespect these ladies in here. They working hard trying to feed folks. And his barber came back to the table. She said, I'm sorry y'all had to see this. I'm a nice person, but I don't like nobody messing with me. You gonna disrespect me. I was like, hey, I understand.
Was it disrespectful because he was yelling, or he didn't have a choice?
No,
That's what I'm
his
saying.
action.
Did he know he was yelling?
No, he was rude as shit. He was rude as shit.
How was his speech? And this I'm not being funny. How's his speech? Okay.
I call.
All right. I was just wondering because I know sometimes I was wondering, if he was able to like really cuss her out for real, or it was. I'm not. See, y'all ain't right. I wasn't trying to be funny, man. That was a legitimate question. I was legitimately curious, man. That's crazy.
Like what he was doing, because
That's fucked up. I listen for the audience. That was a legitimate question. That was honest. I was
no,
dead with
he
it. I
was
wasn't.
definitely rude. Especially his facial expressions, his hand movements.
Yeah.
Because he was talking, but when it was very high pitched.
Yeah.
It was like in and out. Because if you've ever heard,
Yeah.
a deaf person try to speak, it's hard for them because they can't hear themselves.
Could y'all understand what he was trying to say to her?
Yeah, because he
so
was
clear
like
enough.
talking emotionally. I can't hear you, but he was still like saying it in a very rude and aggressive way.
Yeah.
So that's what she's like. That doesn't give you a right to be rude.
I wonder if
She was
Waffle House has
busy.
a Braille menu. Not Braille, damn. That's for blind folks. Shit getting loose in here. Good God almighty. Well, I guess Braille wouldn't do him no good.
Hey, man, let's go to the next subject, bro. Go to the next one. What's next?
But
What's
yeah,
next?
bro, it was
What's
crazy.
next, bro?
It was crazy to see because I didn't see the Waffle House interaction stuff. That's
boy.
You saw some shit there. That's crazy.
And to hear, I was cool till I heard that high pitch "fuck you,"
bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. This is a memory. It's along the lines of what Free was saying, bro. Oh, I'm gonna never forget this. I was at RTC and we do the little parade downtown, the Memorial Day parade downtown. And it's one of the homeless guys was walking by, and he was blind. His eyes were closed. He was blind. And somebody he asked somebody where is something, where's this place at? And somebody had the nerve to say over there.
People just don't be thinking. They just be saying shit and doing shit. Motherfuckers just be out here saying and doing shit. No thought.
Motherfucker said over there. I look back. I said, nigga. He is blind.
That brother, that man cannot see.
That nigga said over there. He said shit so quick, but over there. Right?
Well, ain't take no time to assess
the situation there. But bro, I'll never forget that, boy. It took all the might in me.
Well, I mean, I don't have a blind person or a deaf person story, so I'm glad I don't.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was fighting for my life today. Cause he was cussing that lady out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. No,
let's go on to the next. But
I almost wish fight would have broke out. Deaf man whoops the man with all his hearing and seeing abilities. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that would have been awesome. Hit him with that.
Nigga think he did.
He wasn't blind. Free. Why you keep talking about seeing, bro?
Nigga trying to make Daredevil out of
it. I said the deaf man whoops the man with all his, with all his abilities.
Because he deaf, don't mean he can't see.
I mean, but here I would take. Don't hearing affect your equilibrium and all that. So I would assume hearing, would present some challenges in a fight.
Anyway,
but if you get your eardrum busted, it can affect your equilibrium. But
not if you can't hear.
So he ain't never had an equilibrium.
He has an equilibrium.
He got it, brother. He just because he can't hear don't mean he ain't got balance.
Okay,
it's blind people that. I mean, never mind. I'm on your time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
He's about to cross on over here.
Yeah, I'm on your time. Anyway, Waffle House workers, leave them motherfuckers alone. Leave them alone.
Deaf would present
stop
challenge in the fight.
No, we ain't gonna. We don't know. We don't know.
Stop.
I'm being serious. You don't think
I don't know.
Stop. I'm being serious too. Stop.
Unless somebody say, "Watch out." You
see, he not being serious. I'm being serious. He fucking
Hey,
lying.
all right.
I'm
Cut
being
that out. We
serious.
cut that out.
All right, this nigga here, man. He trying to be. I'm being serious. I think that shit represent a change.
Behind you.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Y'all niggas ain't right.
Hey, bro. Oh
Y'all
man.
niggas are not right, man. I was being serious. Kyle, behind the scenes, I was being right. I was being legit. This nigga here fucked up.
Oh,
All right, let's go, man. Before we fucking
Oh,
on,
fuck.
and it ain't no more
yeah,
pit.
Oh
Look,
yeah.
fuck. Oh
you teeter
fuck.
totter.
Goddamn.
Ain't no teeter totter.
Oh,
We done
fuck,
crossed the
fuck.
line. I'm sure.
We definitely can't post that part of the show. That clip.
I know.
Yes,
That
Kyle,
be
we
no
when
we
clip.
Kyle,
gonna leave it. We gonna
the
leave it
next
in, but we
meeting,
ain't gonna make some clip. We ain't gonna make a clip.
Ain't no
the
clip.
next meeting, Kyle
Say,
read out the
guys.
percentage of them stats. They got them the stats amongst the disability folks. That shit gonna be the way now. You hear me? They ain't gonna be fucking with us no more.
We ain't say nothing
fucking
bad.
with us.
Though.
Come on, get up out of here.
I can't
Get up out
breathe,
of
bro.
here.
All right.
Yeah, stop
and
fucking
more,
with the Waffle House workers. You don't
for
want that
real.
problem. The UFC fighters.
Speaking of, we saw a post. Who would win a fight? Waffle House, McDonald's, or Popeyes employees?
Nigga, which one is open forever?
Bingo. I'm voting Waffle House too.
You going Waffle House?
Waffle
Yeah.
House is open forever, brother.
Man, listen, I feel that.
The tension
Bruh.
is so
What were the
thick, it's
three?
on the
What were the
flow.
three?
It's
What were the
Waffle
three?
House,
Yeah.
Popeyes, or McDonald's employees.
But
McDonald's.
the tension, you think that's grease on the floor? Nigga, that's tension.
Man, listen, man.
That is tension on the floor at Waffle House.
Nigga, they got
Listen.
non-slip grip fists.
Listen.
Facts.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich area showed me something different. Them
Nigga, that's
Popeyes,
one time.
them
That's one
different.
time.
But them
That's
folks is
it.
different.
But that's
Listen,
one time,
it
bro.
was one time, and it's all we need to see. That's why don't nobody fuck with
But
Popeyes.
one Waffle House worker will
We
fuck
didn't know
up
why.
a Popeyes crew,
Man,
night
listen,
shift,
man.
and a McDonald's night shift crew.
Whoa. I don't know
man.
about both. I don't know about both because that's a tall task.
Popeyes something else, man.
Popeyes and something
Popeyes
else
ain't
is
got no
first.
fellas.
Walmart got the consistency. I mean, Waffle House got the consistency.
Walmart. Hold on now. We ain't gonna dive over there. That's the mob. That's the mob.
Anybody Walmart, bro.
Well, because one, your standard Walmart
Okay.
Supercenter got 8 employees.
Yeah.
And some of them ain't got no cashiers no more. So
Because Walmart, they got a lot of cheering anyways. But Waffle House, like folks say, I see on Twitter, they say you can put
Uncles
Waffle
and
House
aunties
employees. You can put Waffle House employees with the Avengers.
And all of them got CDLs.
They beating shit.
Woo! And all the and they only smoke Pall Malls.
Big facts. And a little meth.
All right. This food art shit got to stop. Folks making wax melts, chicken wings.
Wait, what now?
Wax melts, chicken wings, bro. So it's a whole ass wax melt, but it's shaped
like a candle.
Yeah, like you know, like the wax burners and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a chicken wing.
It looks just like a chicken wing.
For what? What's the reason?
People
For
just
why?
be doing shit.
Just because.
I guess that's a talent in itself. You know what I'm saying? We need to find that person have come on the show, explain to us when they found out they could do that shit.
That's just crazy. Yeah, how you learn you could do this shit? Or what?
When did you find out you like that kind of shit?
But they got multiple different type of waxes that they shave one down, put some other ones on, paint it with a different type of wax. It looks just like a wing, breaks apart like a wing. Then they drop it, peels off, skin peels off like a wing. Then they drop it in the wax burner and it melts.
That got to be some kind of fetish or something. Some kind of like not fetish, but like
the fuck?
What you call that shit? Not fetish, but
I don't know what the fuck you call that shit.
I don't know. Like
I don't know either. But all I know is
what's the non-freaky
if I'm
word
home,
for fetish?
Kinky? I don't know.
No.
Infatuation?
I don't know.
Hobby?
But
I don't know.
Whatever that is, got to be. Because
word.
why would you do all that just to watch it melt? Is it scent?
No,
it
bro,
like
it's scented, bro.
Okay. You say like drop it down and melt it like it was just nothing. Like nigga just
you ain't dripping the shit on your body. What the fuck?
You never know. I'm sure somebody out there.
You drip some candle wax on your body, brother?
Fuck no, I don't.
Like Jamie Foxx.
Listen, man, niggas like Maze exist out here, so I'm telling you, shit
Got
get
some
weird.
power levels.
Look, tell it. Here you go. Take my power level and shit.
We got a quiz for y'all to take.
Yeah, we go.
We ain't gonna do that.
Nick can't wait. Nick can't wait to put it up.
One week we're gonna talk to y'all about power levels and what that means. Just throw your boy up there.
Look, proudly, he like, yo, I'm up
He
there.
need to be down there, locked up.
No.
Big
Locked up.
It's over
He
9,000.
said Big Red.
Yeah.
Put his ass in the Big Red. That's funny as hell.
You stupid.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
it's back to one of our favorite segments. It's been missing for a while, but we had to bring it back.
Oh,
Please hold
play my
the
music.
phone.
Play my music. Oh,
You got
what?
music?
I don't know. We got to find some game show music to put on him. Welcome back to Holding or Folding with
Let's
Keionta
get it.
Davis and the Cookbook. Here we go.
Been a minute.
All right, so I know how we do holding and folding. I'm gonna say, whatever. Boom. They're gonna tell me if they holding, which means they cool on it. They ain't gonna touch it, whatever. Or they folding. They mean, I need that. I got to have that. Whatever you need from me, I will do. So today, it's holding and folding. We're doing sitcom wives, or just TV wives, as you could say. So we got contestant 1 over here to our left. We got Christopher Mays, aka Chocolate Thanos, as he likes to be called. And then on the right, over here we have Joshua Freeman, aka Free Bands. Here we go. All right, the first holding and folding of 2023. We got Claire Huxtable. Holding and folding.
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 Real bad.
Folding.
Laundry.
Laundry.
Okay.
All right.
That's a no-brainer there.
Like, but I'm trying to figure out why it's even a question.
Claire Huxtable get hit today.
I just need to know. I need to know answers.
You said today?
Today.
Like, Crank started a little bit, but yeah.
Today.
Spit start. We can go next. We can go with Aunt Viv. Both of them.
Folding.
Both of them.
Both of them. You said both. It's not.
I mean, you can fold on one. You can hold on.
I think I'm gonna hold on both. of them.
I'm not ashamed.
All right, we're gonna next one. All right, next one we got is Gina from Martin.
Come on now.
No, I just need to know.
Can we throw Pam in too?
You can't throw Pam in there.
Got to, man.
Folding.
I thought about putting them both in there.
Folding.
But no.
You can.
All right, next we got Peggy Bundy from Married with Children. Or Married with Children, if you're black.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You need to do a little search real quick. Just type
do a quick Google search right now.
Peggy Bundy. Tell me what you're gonna do.
Peggy Bundy.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, she getting hit. I'm folding. I'm folding. Back in the day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Next we got Florida Evans from Good Times.
Get the fuck off my screen.
Yeah, he's.
I just asked the question, brother.
Because first of all, Florida Evans was a horrible person in general.
Hey, listen here, brother. I asked the question. It's 2 answers to apply to that with.
It's one answer.
It's one answer.
Okay. All right. Holding on that one. All right, we got Morticia Adams from Wednesday.
Folding.
You didn't watch Wednesday?
Folding.
What's her name?
Morticia. Yeah. From Wednesday.
Nigga, she's played by Catherine Zeta-Jones. Stop playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight. I'm holding.
Make sure you turn your phone around.
What picture did you pull up?
No, that's
the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
Make sure you type in Wednesday. Wednesday, that's the wrong one. Watch this show.
You talking about the new show?
Yeah.
Wednesday. Imagine you watch it. It's pretty good.
It's fine. Why you gotta type so high?
I'm scrolling now. Okay, yeah. I'm folding.
Let me see what you saw.
There you go.
Folding.
Show the folk. Show the folk what you saw.
Yeah, show the folk what
Let
you
them
saw.
see your face.
Hold on, man. I know who she is based off the old, you know what I'm saying, based off the thing. I'm saying she a little older. I'm talking about the young her. Yeah, she can be.
All right. So next we can go Louise Jefferson from the Jefferson.
Holding.
Luis.
No fans. No fans for Louise. Try to get some diversity in here.
Don't.
Louise Jefferson. What the fuck? Hell no.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, listen, you never know what your type is, brother. I don't know. I'm asking questions, you give me answers.
George.
Not a chance, bro. She ain't touched
You
me with that.
might want to move on up to the east side. You know what I'm saying? All right, almost done. We got this might add some little controversy. I don't know. We got Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory.
Folding.
Yep. Oh.
Real bad.
As my boy would say, hitting them.
No further discussion. Next.
Oh, last and not least, y'all don't even got to give me an answer on this. I just want to see y'all face reaction when I say this.
This is some bullshit.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Tracy Ellis Ross?
Come on now.
You ain't got to give me an answer. I know the answer.
Come on.
I just wanted to say it on here so we all could agree.
So you talking about?
Y'all want to say it on 3? 1, 2, 3. Folded.
Folded.
There we go.
Good and folded.
This is week's folding.
I make them eyes get the same size. You understand me?
Man, you understand me? But that's just week's.
What's the image gonna make it stink?
All right.
Your mama watched this. You said it. Your mama watched it.
You right.
You know who else watch this? I'll tell y'all after this.
All right. I can't believe Freezer said that shit.
The best I know, Free is easily influenced. But this is week's holding the phone. If y'all got any holding the phone ideas, y'all want me to come up here and ask the guys, y'all let me know. If y'all want to ask us some holding the phone, y'all send it in. We'll do that.
Please do. That'll be fun.
All right. With that being said, we about to wrap this episode up, but real quick, we're gonna cover what's on your plate. You know, weekly topics that we all just really want to expound upon real quick. KD, what you got on your plate, man?
Yeah, man, I've been doing some, when I'm doing some little journaling, when I have some thoughts in my head and like in my head, I kind of try to write them down. So I have some reflective stuff to kind of go over for myself. But one of the things that I think is real heavy, and I think a lot of people don't really do nowadays, is forgive people. I would like to. I see forgiveness as freedom. When you don't forgive either yourself or somebody or a situation or whatever it is, you're letting that be trapped in you. You're letting that be a part of your daily decisions, the things that you can't do. It limits yourself. Forgiveness is that ultimate release of an action or whatever it is that a person or whatever they have done to you or anything like that, but an actual release of the burden that you feel from that. And people, some people are like, I'm not gonna forgive nobody for this or this and that. It's not that you have to let them walk for what they did. It's that you have to, like I said, release that reaction of how you feel towards that person, because every time you see that person, every time you get in that same similar situation, you're going to not allow yourself to be who you are. You're not going to allow yourself to grow in those moments. So I'm really big on forgiving when the time is right. I will say it does take time for forgiveness to be sincere and real, but that forgiveness is going to really allow you to just grow and be as a person and let go of those things that you feel like are, you don't feel like they're anything, but all it takes is that same situation. You know what I'm saying, that seeing that person, seeing that, whatever, seeing that job, seeing that, whatever it is, to re-amplify all those emotions that you felt. and you fall prisoner to that over and over and over again, even though in your mind you're telling yourself, I'm over that, I'm done with that, I'm done with that person, but you haven't truly forgave that person. You haven't truly forgave yourself. You haven't truly forgave that situation, whatever it is. Like I said, that forgiveness is freedom. So if you can, or if you're in a situation that you get easily like emotionally revamped or recharged
Triggered,
by triggered. Sorry, appreciate that. Triggered by like certain events, certain people, certain things. You got to find a way to forgive that and grow from that. And I think that's very important as you get older and as you're going through life, because the more you hold on to everything that somebody did wrong to you, or everything that you've done wrong, and things that you couldn't get right or failed at or whatever, it's gonna make it harder for you to really continue and be better the next time.
Agreed.
did that. Forgiveness is for you, more than the other person.
For sure.
Sometimes
Facts.
people want to be forgiven, sometimes they don't. But guess what? If you were harmed, there's going to be situations like if you want to move on, be healthy, and be whole, and learn from that process and really grow from that and heal. Forgiveness is
There you go.
necessary.
Yes, sir. Crucial.
And forgiveness doesn't mean forgiving. It also doesn't mean you have to continue to deal with that person, place, situation, what have you. You can still forgive and have boundaries. And protect yourself and whatever you feel is necessary. But yeah, handle that for sure. Freemans, what you got, man?
Mine is just shit. It's the best way to. I mean, just growing into evolving. Let's just evolving and not being afraid to evolve and growing into who you know deep down, who you feel you should be, who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Who you know you put here to be once you figure that out. But just doing the things that I guess, allow you to sleep better at night. Sleep better at night. I feel like when we operate in a way each day that lends to that, or is beneficial to becoming that person, I feel like that's kind of where like mental peace is at. I'm not sure, I haven't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? But and when I'm saying operating in that space, is like we all know the shit you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody got their voice in them. You know what I'm saying? It's telling them the shit, like whether it's the small shit, like when you eating some shit you're not supposed to, something telling you like, bro, you know you're not supposed to be eating that. You do what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you stop fighting that person, you know what I'm saying? Which I feel like, to me, I tell myself it's the better version of me, kind of trying to direct myself to him. You do what I'm saying? So I feel like when you stop fighting against that person, I feel like, at least for me, I feel like it would help relieve a lot of mental, you know what I'm saying? Not stress, but like just the battle, you know what I'm saying? With who you are and who you trying to become, or who you want to become, or who you told the world and God that you want to be. So don't be so attached to yourself and who you currently are that you missed the opportunity, or that you overlooked the opportunity, or that you run from the opportunity to grow into the greater version of yourself. So I think everybody became who they currently are for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You had to be that for a reason. That's okay, but don't stick to that for so long. Don't be that person for too long. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too attached to that person, or so attached to that person that you become afraid to let that go, and in a way kill that person to let the greater version of you live. You dig what I'm saying? So just keep evolving, keep moving, keep pushing forward. You know, that's always my thing. Just keep getting better, man. Keep growing, as always.
For sure. That's what it is, man. And once you stop growing and learning, you're going backwards.
For sure.
And that ties into that forgiveness too, man. Like forgive yourself for who you were.
Yeah.
Go be who you supposed to be now. That's what
Because for a
that.
lot of people, it's easy for us to forgive other people. It's hard for us to forgive ourselves.
Yeah.
So show yourself the same grace and mercy that you continually show other people. Because regardless of how you feel, you deserve it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got, man?
Health, man. We're gonna talk about some health real quick, man. So, especially us as black men, like we constantly have like some of the highest rates of diseases and stuff, with shortest life expectancy, because a lot of it is lifestyle, and then also we refuse to go to the doctor. Black
That's
women,
real too.
they're gonna go to the doctor. Something's wrong.
Facts.
They stay in the doctor. Like it doesn't make you any less of a man if something's wrong. Like, because we know our bodies, especially as a former athlete, we know aches and pains, but also I know if something ain't right, I'm getting checked out. I know what stuff's supposed to feel like and what's not. And so, because I just finished last year, went and got a full physical, full panel. That they took like 10 vials of blood. Like did my full. I did like I go like get my full labs done. Like they tested everything.
Where do you go to get the kind of physical at? Just a regular doctor?
Yeah, regular doctor, regular
primary care.
Primary care, like once a year, like because your insurance, most people's insurance will cover an annual physical. So do all your blood work and stuff like that. See what your vitamin, because a lot of people are very low, especially Black people, low in vitamin D, and that causes a myriad of issues, even like down to depression and stuff. And so yeah, so that's why I preach people about like if you're down, get your vitamin D levels up. But yeah, fellas, take care of your health. And like for real, it's like there's nothing wrong with saying like I need to go get checked out and just staying on top of stuff. Like especially as older you get, mid-30s, early 40s, stuff like that. That's where a lot of early issues can come on. And it can also prevent you niggas from putting fucking honey packs on chicken and food. Because what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
There you go. There you go. And I'm right there with you. What the fuck are you doing? Putting fucking Viagra on you. Viagra sauce on wings.
Viagra sauce. Niggas need to tighten up, man.
Niggas putting Viagra sauce on wings.
Niggas need to do better, man.
And mixing it with Henny. At that.
Which is counterproductive. You niggas ain't paying no attention in school. You dehydrating yourself. You need more fucking water for your blood to flow freely. You raising your blood pressure drinking Henny, which is going to produce blood. You niggas is fucking retarded.
Niggas just be doing shit, man. Niggas just be doing shit, man.
Eat some fucking vegetables. Get some fucking sleep. Drink some water. Go work the fuck out.
Do all that.
All them.
It'll work fucking wonders. Eat some vegetables.
Watermelon.
Get a little maca. You know what I'm saying?
Some macaroon. Get some. I got some.
Some macaroon. Some Tonga Ali.
Ashwagandha. All that.
Yeah, the ashwagandha. All that.
Yeah.
Yo, him bean. You heard that from me. You be standing up in it.
Get some beetroot. Get some beetroot in you.
I'm saying get your blood flow right. That's why I say go to your doctor.
Anything red is good for the blood.
Guess what? I know your blood pressure high as shit. We here to help. We here to give you recipes for life. Ain't that right?
That's what they say. That's what they say on the bio.
Recipes for fucking life.
That's what they say on the bio.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because we know, because in this society, in our generation, we have one of the lowest numbers overall as far as testosterone. Makes it due to lifestyle and food than previous generation. We understand that. But you niggas gotta stop popping all you perk 30s.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can't get 30 pumps out now. Eat some fucking vegetables, drink some goddamn water, and get some fucking sleep.
So the perks
man. Perks fucking them up. They can't do shit without taking a perk.
Now these niggas putting fucking honey packets on chicken.
I wish a nigga would. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really, that should really be a charge.
Yeah, should be. Don't put no damn honey. Stop using honey packs in the first place. You don't need no damn honey pack. You niggas stuck at 22 years old using honey packs. Stop.
That's a shame, man.
You go lift some weights, nigga.
Go drink some. Like I said, drink a whole bunch of water. That's all you gotta
get your ass in the gym.
If you go start doing some heavy squats, you're gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck going on? Because your body's like, okay, it's science, niggas, okay? If you start doing physical shit, your body will respond in a manner that's like, okay, we need more of this. So it's going to make more testosterone.
Exactly.
Y'all see, you niggas see this shit over my shoulder. Bachelor of Science, Health and Human Performance. Nigga, I talk a lot of shit. Nigga know just a little bit. Go lift some fucking weights. 7-8 hours of sleep. Eat some fucking vegetables, some fiber, healthy fats, because you need fats for hormone production.
Coconut oil. There you go.
Coconut oil, avocado oil, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Get some fucking protein. Lift some fucking weights.
Get some, and then listen, I know they really need to get some sense of y'all motherfuckers. Get you some lines, man. So you motherfuckers can think right. That's what you need. Your brain cognition all off.
Oh, man.
Get some collagen if your joint's bad. I know. And good for your skin and shit, too.
You can find all this at your local herb store.
Nigga, you can find this shit at Walmart.
Everybody got Prime. Get on Amazon. Now, we're going to come back to Amazon because that Prime ain't Prime how it used to.
No, it ain't. I was on it the other day. That shit didn't do a goddamn thing.
If it wasn't for the TV channel, I'd cancel Prime because that's some bullshit.
Man.
4-5 days? No.
It was funny.
That being said, we're going
to... Maze is concerned about you niggas, man. Y'all got to do better out here, man.
Don't get a honey pack.
He's concerned.
That nigga, they need to throw that honey pack away right now.
I seen a nigga with five packs of honey in it.
Don't kill this. This nigga got a honeycomb or honey packs.
For what?
Hey man, listen, man.
Niggas don't be getting no bitches anyway.
I was gonna say niggas don't be getting no bitches anyway. Niggas got all these honey packs, got these low ass power levels.
I don't know what to do with it.
Listen, man, I wouldn't even. Man, I blame social media, man. Niggas see something, you know how niggas do, man.
Facts, and that's why you need to educate yourself on what you need.
Don't let me find no empty honey packs out here. You niggas is done for. Go to Walmart.
You gonna put real honey in that motherfucker. Real honey better for you than the damn honey pack.
Make your vitamin D, and your zinc levels, niggas. I'm trying to teach y'all something, man.
Bro, the real honey is better for you than the damn honey pack.
You know what I'm saying? Man, don't let me find no empty ones. I'm telling you on it. Hear me.
Cookbook honey packs on the way. Don't worry about it. They have all that in it.
What you talking about?
Well, honey gonna be regular ass honey with some damn maca root, goddamn black watermelon seed ground up.
Not honey pack. We're doing vitamin packs, nigga.
Okay,
you're gonna have your zinc, your vitamin D, your turmeric for your joints.
Nigga make a daily one a day for me.
Some nitrous oxide, some Tongat Ali, aka long root.
Cookbook daily vitamin.
And make sure, fellas, fellas, you need the black maca root. That's what
for sure.
You need the black maca root.
For sure. But I told that bitch will get you on the prowl, boy. I'm telling you right now. You ready to hunt some shit. They ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Shit funny as hell, though.
Boy, your ass be some damn bushes like this.
Look at be in the club like this.
Stalking some shit. I want to tighten up.
That being said, we gotta get the hell out of here, man. This is episode 17 of the Cookbook Podcast. Thank y'all for riding with us.
Yes, sir.
We're starting on 2023 with a bang. Be on the lookout, man. I'm telling y'all, we got a lot of shit coming.
Yes,
can't tell you what just yet, but keep the peoples on the
You know the boys is out here taking that black macaroon. We ain't playing with y'all. We step out.
Watch out that job.
Watch out jump on your back.
But yeah, as always, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Cookbook Pod. This has been an Even Odds Digital Productions. We thank you guys again. If you're a Flesh and Podcast and you get your shit together or just want to learn about your demographic, things like that, they are the place to go. So hit up Even Odds Digital. And with that being said, it's the Cookbook, baby.
Baby.
Yeah.